Hi guys, this is Sonsonmushi. This is gonna be a October reading for the horoscope sign of Gemini. So I hope these messages resonate. It's gonna be the 5 weeks of October. It's really 4.5 weeks, but my shorts are caught. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna get started now. There's gonna be music playing. My apologies if it's too loud. Just feeling really guided to have music playing. Touch, 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 touch. I can be your crush, 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 crush. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you guys for Gemini. Woo, Gemini. Trying to get the angle pretty good. We'll just have it face towards both me and the cards. Would you be embarrassed? Alright, so I'm going to do the same format. By the way, you can go to the timestamp below to just skip forward and go to the beginning of each reading, because sometimes they take a while. No, I broke part of my puzzle. I'm sorry, puzzle. In my sleep, I want you mad, madly. Running back to me. I am seeing it just kind of clarify with this deck. I had a dream last night. Came back to me after our goodbye. I was rebelling too. Asked if I'd run away with you. I ain't felt the way before. And to make it more. I won't let you go. I know. Oh, sorry guys, and this is gonna be headspace, heart space. I don't know what happened to my camera. Like, angle is pretty good for seeing all the cards. Alright, I think that's a lot better. Alright, so head space, heart space, 3D space, so what you'll be seeing each week, and then kind of messages from spirit, advice, stuff like that. So this is the deck I've been using for the 3D space. Came back to me after our goodbye. Alright, let's get started. And I like to shuffle the spirit messages as I go. So week 1, you are thinking about, oh man, 2 princes. So water and fire. You're thinking about, honestly, like someone you feel a lot about and have a lot of passion for. You're like seeing them through water, through reflection, through action too. So you're seeing them somehow. I had a dream last night, came back to me after our goodbye. I was a felon too, asked if I'd run away with you. I ain't felt that way before. You got the sun and the moon. So you're literally seeing them, and you're also intuitively seeing them. That's weird. So I feel maybe you do dream about them. This song is called Dream, so that's why I said that. Maybe you see them on social media. So in literal and figurative ways, you're seeing them. So this is what your headspace is thinking about. Your heart space is feeling a lot about this, and it's got challenges, but you realize these are your challenges. So you're going with your own feelings, and you're realizing there are certain battles you need to face with this. In the 3D, you are literally seeing healing, temperance. This is the twin flame healing energy card. 4 of Wands is a vision of union. So I don't know how that's the case, but I'm sorry. I'm letting my own judgment get the best of me, guys. So Don't let my like, how is that possible? energy get in there. I just have a dear friend who's a Gemini, and I'm just like, wow, that's a big change, because it's just that he and I haven't talked about this in a long time, so it's like, whoa, a lot has happened. So it's like, it's kind of like if I was like reading chapter 1, and then like I'm like, all right guys, here I am, chapter 50, and I'm like, whoa, how did you guys get in the woods? So that's where my energy is coming from. Sorry if I sound like negative. I don't intend that at all. So I'm gonna back away. I'm gonna step away from that energy and just focus in on this reading. I promise. So yeah, you are literally seeing the healing behind this twin flame connection. You're literally seeing somehow the vision of coming together. Clarifying this. Okay, it has to do with this. It has to do with no longer feeling, understanding you're not really away from their world, even though in the physical world you are. It's not feeling, it's feeling connected even though you're far apart. Yeah, but because you're independent, you're a standalone person. So, that's the energy I'm getting for week 1. Very interesting. Spirit, what is some advice on this? We get coral. I figured I'd have something for coral by this point. This word, so the meaning I designed for this card is coral. So your advice is whatever coral means to you. I'm just kidding. I mean, yes, but like, I'll think of something. So coral. Advice is to trust the rockiness of this at the time. That your emotions happen to just be rocky emotions. And that is perfectly okay. That's the message I get with coral right now. Snake. And we get another one. This is accepting you've got a strong attraction with this energy, turning a loss into a win, transmuting any energy into a gain. This is the snake again with the mother of wands. Very interesting. 2 different decks. So this is really about facing your own fears and your own darkness and turning it into a positive experience for yourself. So Spirit is saying to turn these challenges into a story of love, of success, of growth, of learning, of both light and dark. Not just one. Finding the rainbow. I'm just going to turn this song up for you guys. This is a good song. So this is week 1. Feel free to skip to the timestamp. Actually, no, I'll just keep going with the reading. So that's your advice for week 1. Week 2. Wow. A lot of memories from the past. This is moving on from that. Seeing things through a clearer perspective. This is week 2. So something happened in week 1, I think, with this rainbow song, or throughout weeks 1 and 2. So you're moving on from a previous way of thinking about this whole situation. Clarifying that it's almost as if you're falling back in love. Patient comes. So you're thinking about some sort of love, reaching out perhaps, stepping away from feeling bad and moving on, going into the darkness and trusting it. Find a rainbow, rainbow baby, trust me, I know life is scary. Get that fire again. So this is interesting. We got water and we got fire. So some elemental matching going on here, balancing out your emotions and your desires for a new beginning. Your mind and your heart sure seem to want a new beginning. In the 3D space, the 3 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. So, the 3D space is that there's still more waiting. There's still more working out and patience and juggling to do in your 3D surroundings. You see the person, but they're in the distance still. Time still has to play itself out. So the Nine of Wands. So you're kind of persevering, kind of doing this solo. 5 of Wands, and it's causing a lot of conflict. So you got a lot of wands. So the 3D space is giving you conflict, but your head, your mind, and your heart are moving on from previous energies. So the conflicts, yes, they're all there, they manifest, but I feel like what are you seeing in the 3D world? Is that it for week 2? Patience, your own self, creativity. You got the Mother of Wands, then you get the Daughter of Wands. So this is very self-oriented the first 2 weeks of October. Even though you're thinking and feeling a lot about somebody. Ooh, it's the owl. Spirit's advice is to see through deceptions of the universe, of the world. Sorry, not the universe, but of this 3D world, this 3D illusion. See through that and figure this all out. And you're doing it solo. You're figuring out solo that you do want to be perhaps with this person. And that it's this person or just solo. And with being solo, you're always connected with that person. Dear, you're walking into this with no fear. I'm not seeing fear in any of week 2. Woo! I'm seeing balancing the light and the dark. Shining. This is the sun to me. This is star. So, you've balanced your light and your dark, yin and yang. The Temperance card, you and your twin flame are very much in harmony. Your higher self knows this. Spirit is trying to say this is the energy for you and your twin in week 2. Or person of interest. If you don't have a label over it, that's totally fine too. So this is week 3. I used to think I would always be by your side. The 4 of Pentacles, the Star. Okay, what am I getting from this? You're thinking about, though, you're thinking, okay, I'm in a place where literally I cannot really see the person. I got this roof of material stuff over my head that blocks me from seeing other things outside of my surroundings. But you also know you're exactly where you're meant to be. That's the message I get with the Star, as usual. This old Ruby Rider. The Queen of Wands comes up. This is the Mother of Wands again. That was your 3D space. So now you're in your headspace. You're coming into your power. It's like, yep, I'm independent. I'm on my own. This is where I'm meant to be. I am meant to learn certain things from this. Regarding that Prince of Wands, here he is over here, the Prince of Wands. So you're like patiently waiting for this person to learn more things as they adventure on their own, and you're chill, you're full of love and independence. You're like, yep, you do that, I'm doing me. I know that we're both working on this together. We've just got different ways of showing it. So that's what I'm seeing. Heart space, healing. There's that cat again. So this is also for you. You also realize the time for yourself, being independent, knowing what you want already, is the perfect place for you to heal. The Grove card is the healing card, your heart space. You're learning more. Your heart is finding more of what you want, attracting this into your life. You're realizing if you're not at a high vibration, this isn't going to work out, basically. Because being at a high vibration and independent is the same thing as letting the other person be off on their own, but also high vibrational. Like, it will raise the vibration of the planet, of the universe, I guess, if your vibration is high. So that includes this person of interest, this twin flame perhaps, if you guys resonate with that. So, heavy issues. And so in the 3D space, you're now seeing the 3 of Pentacles. You're getting to work confident that you're doing your own thing, they are doing their own thing, and secretly you're both building something together. So that's the 3D space. The 5 of Wands, so these wands, these challenges, you're still seeing the challenges, but you're willing to put through the work. It's like trying to get them to all go a certain direction. To forget it, but it's only gonna stop us if we let it. 6 of Pentacles and the Empress. So those messages really wanted to come out. So you're really stepping in your power here as the Empress. And so yeah, the first week, those Prince cards, I really see that a lot as thinking a lot about this other person. I see you as in your own energy here, self-nurturing, giving to yourself, and by giving to yourself, you feel it that you are in the 3D space, giving to the other and giving to the universe. You're giving and receiving. By giving to yourself, you watch these conflicts work themselves out and manifest as a reward for you, pretty much. Messages from Spirit and your higher self. Wow, you keep getting the blank shields. This one is work. Busy like a bee. This is the bee card. And this one is action. Take action. Work. So Spirit is saying this is very much about taking action while letting your heart and your mind heal and relax. And it looks to me that through effort, through working, you give your head and your mind and your heart time to learn and heal and think and go into the Hermit's energy. So you're gaining a lot. It's like you're meditating while you work too. Hawk. Spirit is saying you're going to be picking up a lot of messages this week, the 3rd week as well. So pay attention to that and let those messages inspire you to keep working. I feel like this person is like your muse. You're inspired by them. You like draw the painting of your life with them in the painting. Yeah. Whether they're in the background or next to you or whatever, they're in the painting though. That's beautiful. Ace of Cups. Week 4. Love of the self. Emotional fulfillment. The 8 of Swords. And stuck with this. Stuck with you gained something here. And your thoughts. You're realizing how much was missing within yourself and that how much you found now. And now you're like, how do I share this? How do I speak this? How do I communicate this amazing feeling that you can't put your finger on quite what it is? This deja vu feeling even. Feeling a loop here. But I stay right here. I'll be a fool for you. 8 of Pentacles. But with the 8s, it's you like being stuck here. It makes you want to work. You're like, I gotta get to work on this. The 9 of Pentacles, this is one of the self, as with the Ace of Cups also being about the self. So, you might not be able to share this quite yet in a way, but you are. The truth is you are. By focusing on yourself, you are sharing it. Whether you know it or not. The Emperor. This is the divine match, the Empress and the Emperor. It's your heart space. Your feelings. Yes. You let it go in the healthiest way. Your heart has found a way to let go of, one second. Continue. You've learned to let go of your, divine match, your divine masculine, your twin flame. There's something you let go about them. Now that might spook you guys, like, oh, like, give up. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing it's like the next thing now to free yourself from feeling stuck in your thoughts is to let them go, is the message I get. Spirit. What is a card? No, this deck won't do me any good. Let me clarify with this deck. This deck keeps it real. What is it that you gotta let go of with this Divine Masculine? What aspect of this is that you're letting go of? What is this doing for you? Judgment. This is for true forgiveness. You're letting go of the challenges, these wands that kept coming up. Your heart has healed from it and let that go. The 3D space. The Devil, though. Okay, so that's what you want to do. But with your headspace with the 8 of Swords, you got the 9 of Pentacles again, the 3D, you're off on your own, and you're doing that, but you're catching on that letting go doesn't break the connection. So it's a little tricky with that. So the Devil's card comes up. You're seeing that there's still challenges in the 3D world. 9 of Pentacles came out 3 times. So this is all regarding being off on your own. There's something I feel like you're kind of like trying to get through by yourself. You gotta catch on or pick up on, perhaps. Sometimes you only get one chance. You've got to let go of the Devil's energy of your twin flame, of the Divine Masculine, but not literally your twin flame themselves, if that makes sense. So the power you gave to addictions, to fears, to anxieties, to benefit of the doubt that things could not work out, it's letting that go and just saying, you know what? This is destiny. Did the star ever come out of this? No. But saying, you know what? This is destiny. I'm going to charge forward as the Chariot. I'm going to go to the top of that mountain. I think 3 of Pentacles might have come up somewhere. So you're going to do your work with the left pentacle. You're hoping the other person's going to do their work with the right pentacle, and you're both going to meet at the top center pentacle, the top of the mountain. You realize you can't give up 5 minutes before the miracle, basically. You can't give up before Judgment Day. You have to get to the top of the mountain before you decide on letting go of this connection, or letting go of letting go of this offer of love with this person, this commitment. Kind of realizing the commitment this whole time hasn't really been over yet. You can't just force ending a commitment. It's like an oath. You can't really break an oath, no matter how hard you try. So, some advice from Spirit. Woo! Horse. Charging forward as the Chariot. Moving forward. I'm hearing to trust the connection. Embrace that you don't know. Embrace the darkness. The moon came out again from over here. One glance and the avalanche drops. And remember your story. This is gonna be a good story. This is like the start of me. This is destiny. Knowing that you only have your own experiences right now. And that's gonna come together beautifully with the spiral, with the grouse. Messages will come together. Another bird. So Spirit is saying everything has got its cycle. Keep going. Yes, there's patterns. There's patterns in everything. There's a lot of stuff you're seeing in here that's the same from the past. But it's a different story. You're in a different ocean. You're in a different sea. You're writing a new story. You don't know what comes next. I'm hearing to say, like, stop thinking you do know the outcome, because you don't know the outcome. Week 5, Princess of Wands. You get the Daughter of Wands again. This is the card. You're getting a lot of cards of the self, of independence, of creativity, self-love, self-work, learning more about what you want to do, what you want to manifest. And it turns out these challenges are part of what you wanted. In your heart, you felt the 7 of Wands. In your mind, you now understand the 7 of Wands. And you're picking up what you want. Strength. You want to persevere this, and you want to figure more things out for yourself. What you want, maybe, is to learn who you are. To really learn how strong you truly are. So, in your heart space with that. So you want to learn, 5, teach. But it's very complicated. There's so much. only you have the answers of why you want to put yourself through whatever you're putting yourself through, what you want to learn, whatever you want to learn. So as the Hermit, with your mind space going into this energy, your heart knows that it's for something, and that it's much more complicated, that I would need like 50 more minutes in this reading to explain, sort of thing. But I think it comes down to love. I think it comes down as simply as, I see this person as your twin flame. You just want to make them happy as an energy. You do. You do just want them to be happy as well. And in order for that to be a thing, you need to be happy. You need to have strength in all this and trust that sometimes being on your own and independent and learning certain things is the best approach sometimes, if that's what you guys are guided to do. 3D, we're seeing a big change with the Tower and the Star. I was wondering if the Star was going to come out. So, you're feeling in alignment, and things come down like this. Everything changes in your 3D space. Destiny comes up. Judgment Day approaches with this Tower. Dance. Sorry. Okay. The Hierophant. Lessons fully learned. Congrats, you leveled up. Son of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Four of Cups. You learned what all of this Four of Cups energy was about. What all this feeling blocked from opportunity energy was. Like, how you couldn't get the emotional fulfillment you wanted. You learned the key to that. The key was to just push off the mouse from the cups. Find that offer that was there all along and reach your happy ending. Okay. So that's what you're seeing in the 3D. However that resonates for you. Some messages from Spirit. So Armadillo, this came out in my last reading with Taurus. Crow. With the boundaries, with being respectful, with not overstepping anything, Spirit is saying, your higher self, is to evaluate the law of how this connection works. The shadow of what is okay and not okay. It's different for every shadow. The law is you gotta trust what you've learned. Go off of what you think, not what someone else thinks. Go off of what you learned, not what someone else learned. These are messages from your higher self, I would say, for week 5. A final message. Actually, I'll do 2. Skunk. Own it. Be who you are. I feel it. Frog. And let this all release. Purification. You gotta purify. You gotta detoxify. You gotta let go of a lot of the pain that might actually stem from masculine figures in your life, whoever that represents for you, male or female, doesn't matter, but someone who charges forward, who takes lead of things, they're just who they are, and they move forward, they don't really give things a second thought. Whoever that kind of describes, it's letting go more of that and forgiving that energy, those people. This has more to do with than just your twin flame. This has to do with a lot of those figures, I would say. For some of you, if that resonates, that is what Frog has a lot to do with, the purification. That sneeze to me tells me this is gonna really resonate with my friend who's also a Gemini. So I hope he watches this video. I'm gonna send him a link later. Yeah. So I hope that didn't cut it short. That's your reading for October. Lots of love and light. Thank you all for being here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I appreciate all of your guys' support. If you guys would like a donation-based reading, that's in the description below on how to get that set up. I have a video on YouTube on my channel called donation-based reading. I'm gonna put it on the front of my channel somewhere so you guys can see it. If you want to see a video, a bit of a demonstration on how I do different videos and how you can reach me. But just clarifying all that right here, it's basically just go to my description, reach out through any of my social media, whether that's Instagram, Facebook, comments, or email. They all have the same name, so sonsonmushi@gmail.com. My Instagram is Sonsonmushi. my Facebook page is Sonsonmushi. You can add me and we can talk on there. And yeah, I appreciate any and all donations. I have a suggested donation of $5. I only put that out there because if you're worried about like, oh, what if I don't donate enough? There's no such thing. You can donate 50 cents. Anything is appreciated. But I do ask to donate if you can and if you want to. If you meet both those requirements, then I appreciate whatever it is that you might send my way. So thank you very much for your donations. Thank you very much for your time. I'm sending you all so much love and light and my blessings and positive vibrations. October sounds amazing, to be honest. It sounds oddly tough in the 3D world, but strangely serene in the mental and emotional world, in the 5D. And through spirit, you got a lot of pretty good cards down there too with the medicine deck. So that's everything. I'm gonna try getting these onto my computer somehow. Though I'm seeing like something's really weird with my computer right now, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But I'll deal with that. Sending love and light, guys. Have a great October. I hope these messages resonate once again. Until next time, take care. Bye.